Me and Court got into it one time. He jumped on me in the elevator.
I know we did. We
tell me the story. I want to know the whole story.
We tussled in the elevator. This was a few years ago.
This is recent.
So look,
was you actually mad?
Huh?
Were you actually mad?
What?
I'm holding court, you standing trial. Why ain't I see you around back when I was down?
What's up, world? It's your boy Big Court of the Holdin Court Podcast. You already know what it is, and we here one more again, man. We got a new special edition coming today. Of course, I got my beautiful oldest daughter. What's going on?
Renee, introducing myself.
Yeah, I know, right? And you know, we reunited, man. We got who we found. Who done straggled in this motherfucker, man?
Hey, Vegas was looking. Vegas was asking questions on the street.
Yeah, man.
It
I
ain't
know
about me today.
Y'all ain't seen producer Ken in about a year and a half. You ain't been on
trying
the
to get this money. Me and this man been at NBA games.
Yeah, that's a fact. They've been asking about you too. But listen, y'all know what it is, man. Come on. Y'all know what it is, man. I got my big brother in this bitch. We did that shit. Listen, this is my brother. Y'all know that. 30 years rocking. Y'all seen what we just did at Verzuz. This is his first interview right after fucking Verzuz, post Verzuz, right here with his brother, Big Court of the Holdin Court Podcast. We got Master P. What's going on, bro?
Yes, sir.
You know what? I had to come hold it down with you, Court.
Yeah.
Holding down Court Podcast, man.
That's
Y'all
right.
been doing good. That's one thing I want to say. I'm proud of you. Proud of what
brother.
you've been doing with you and your daughter and the whole team because y'all been putting social conscious product out there, which a lot of people don't do that. They just whatever they trying to get a quick buck or whatever. But I love what y'all doing. The long way is gonna really pay off. So making sure our people have to be able to converse on real topics and show real love and do real things instead of breaking everybody down.
Yeah.
So y'all got to give yourself a round.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
I give Court the credit for that. When we started at the very beginning, we had the conversation because there was a lot of that salacious shit going on, shit talking, people saying they ratting people out, and he was like, man, we got to do it different. So credit to Court, man.
Yeah, appreciate that.
We did it different.
We did.
I mean, think about all the stuff we survived, Court, and it's all about showing love. It's all about love. It's all about God.
Yeah.
You know, because God spared our life and saved our lives. And look where we at right now today. But no matter what we done been through, right, we still here. And God, I mean, he got his hand on us because he know we got good hearts. And we got good intentions. We ain't perfect. We come from the gutter, we come from the streets, but we got good hearts, and that's what being real men about, like taking care of your family. You know, even when our kids don't understand, like we had to play daddy.
Yeah,
like,
that's right.
You know, and we all been through it. It's like, wow, you know, knowing that we got good fathers in our lives, like that's so important.
Yeah.
And I think that's the part that keeps me going. Knowing that you don't have to be perfect, but you know you really love your family. You want them to have the best. And so that's what I get up and fight for every day.
And you know, the thing is when we first started, I knew that I had the burden of representation as well. Not only us, myself, my family, but you as well. You know what I mean? So I know people was gonna be watching. If I do some goofy shit, you know, saying some sucker shit, it's you know, look like you hanging around suckers too. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what? I ain't gonna do that.
I know. And that's why it didn't happen, because we ain't that. You know what I mean? So
having integrity, man.
Yeah, integrity.
That's doing the right thing when nobody's watching.
Right.
And so I feel like that's why we constantly been blessed for all these years. So
So I want to get right into it, bro. So Verzuz. That's what everybody want to talk about. Verzuz. So listen, I didn't know that. I thought this shit would never happen. I would have people on social media all the time say, "Hey man, y'all think?" I was like, "Nope. That shit ain't gonna never happen. Get it out your head." You know what I mean? But I know a lot of the fans, and especially there's new fans. Real quick, explain why this was such a monumentous event, and what was explain kind of how you can, what the riff, if even, with No Limit and Cash Money.
Well, no, I just think that we both from uptown. And we right up the street from each other, and I mean, we grew up in a dangerous place. Both of us grew up in dangerous places. I grew up in the Calio. They grew up in the Magnolia. And so with me and Boz, which we still rocking, which is all our OGs, man, it just been a lot, like us growing. It's really not us, but it's people around you, it's what's going on. And so as we got into this music industry, man, it just divided us. And so look what God do. It was God timing. And, you know, I talked to a lot of people from their camp, you know, even with, you know, thinking they should have been with priority and stuff. And I told them, I told McMahon the other day, I said, man, talk to your people and let them know it ain't about being whatever, because y'all journey was different from ours. And their journey took them a massive place.
Right.
So if they would have been with the same company with us, they wouldn't be with. So it's a blessing. So sometimes God opened doors and he closed doors. So you just got to look at it like that. Like they went on and did their own thing. Me and McMahon was laughing like, if y'all came with priorities, I'll be getting half of y'all bread right.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a blessing, man. And I think as we get older and we grow, you know, we was able to see that. And then me and Birdman was able to say, look, you know, you got Cash Money, I got No Limit, but I always respected them just because they're from New Orleans. So it wasn't never like that type of beef what the media try to portray it to be. So it was just a beautiful thing, and it took a lot of us growing. It took me growing up as a man. I say, I can't speak for them, but for me and my flaws, the things that I went through and the people I lost in my family and stuff like that, like it took me just to grow up to say, they ain't had nothing to do with that. So, you know, and then once I realized that, it's like we could do anything.
Right.
You know.
So go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, but to your credit, because, you know, they're digging up the archives now. The internet has pulled up the 2001 Source Awards in Miami, where you actually shouted out Cash Money even back then and was showing them love.
Yeah, I always had love for them. It's always been like a friendly competition because we all doing music, they got their thing. And so, but they from the same city I'm from, so I just don't get it twisted. Like if we had problems, we would have, you know what I'm saying? So so, but it wasn't that. I think it's just the people don't, you know, they don't want. It's like in the music industry, and we got to change that, right? Because in the music industry, they want us to go up against each other. But look, all these stores, you go on Rodale Drive, you see all the same stores, they all get money. And we all get money. We should be happy and smiling. Like if you getting that type of money, you should be happy. It's nothing I'm angry about. I'm like, man, I don't have to look over my shoulder.
That's a fact.
I ain't living in the projects no more, but for me, right? It's about growing, evolving, and going back and take care of the projects, taking care of people that has nothing. So, you know, I invested my life in to taking care of the next generation. It's about education. So, but I went to college, so I get all that. So I'm probably like a different kind of dude that come from the hood. They probably call me a schoolboy. I used to be an altar boy. I went to Catholic school.
No, so we hybrids. That's what they are.
So I'm not so I do have a heart and I do have compassion for other people's lives. So it's not like, oh, I got a bunch of money, now I'm about to go
put bags on everybody.
Nah, man. Like I'm not that type of person. So, you know, I feel like God has blessed me because of the heart that I have. And he got me out of a lot of situations. Like I could have died a bunch of times. I've been shot in the face and missed. And so I know it was nothing but God. Then I done picked up a gun and shot at people and nothing came out. So I'm like, man, God got something different for me. This is not for me. You know, if it was, I'd be in jail, locked up, incarcerated. But, you know, and even the people around me, I had to deprogram them. To show them, even you, Court.
I knew you was about to do that. I knew you was going to do that.
Deprogram you. You was wild, crazy, just wanted to be. You know, and I'm like, dog,
that's a fact.
For where I'm at now in my life, if you're going to be around me, you got to want to do the right thing. You got to look out for other people. You got to think about other people's lives. Because if you don't, then we all going to lose.
That's a fact.
And we all, we're not going to be here. Let's be real. Because one person's mistake is going to cause an avalanche for the whole company.
That's a fact.
And so I wanted to have people around with me with integrity, even though they all come from the streets. I wanted to rehabilitate them and show them how to get money and how to eat. And we all gonna go through problems and go through all kinds of things. Think about it. Even when people look at all of us, say, hey, what's up with this? But what's up with that? Well, no, man, that's my brother. That's my sister. It don't matter what we go through. Like, man, I love their kids. I love their family, you know? So I think that's the difference from us.
Nah, that's a fact. Cause I mean, you didn't talk me off the ledge a few times. I get on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I call Big Boz, that's a different conversation.
He got to do that too.
I didn't hit P, and he'd be like, man, go home. Like, go home.
Yeah, but think about it, right? Tripping. So Court, he one of them dudes. He don't mess with nobody. So if somebody mess with him, he ready to go all the way out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro.
Yeah, because he got you.
All right.
Yes.
Like you tripping.
Yes.
You
But then I'm protective too, though, because and people they see that the whole world say that. Like when it come to him, I get a little some type
even
of way.
when you walked across
I mean?
to like dap up Bird and Birdman, and you was looking like security.
He wasn't far behind.
Yeah, but my thing is, y'all, to be honest, I know all those dudes, and like I said, see when my shirt say love. When you see it say love, I got real love in my heart for them. There's no hate.
Yeah,
so but I want them to be successful. I figure if they successful, then more other young people from New Orleans don't want to be successful. So I can't change other people. I can't change myself.
Right.
I got a deprogramming question with Court since we're still on that subject. So I started off backstage with y'all, and then you guys go to the stage, and I broke into a position where I could watch the show because as a fan, I'm like I want to see the show. I'm Team No Limit. I'm trying to see. Trying to see what y'all do, but I want to watch it.
It was us against the world.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And I don't really want to be front center. But this man is in the back of every video. He's dancing. Him and Boz is dancing. They got dance routines with each other. All the women been clipping him out and being like, "Who is this?" And so 30 years from where you saw Court then and where he is now with you, like, why is he still with you? Why is he on your right shoulder? And
because I told you, no matter what, we done bumped heads. It's like, dog, we brothers.
Yeah.
This a brotherhood. And when you look at No Limit, it don't matter. Like, we all gonna bump heads. I done bumped heads with C, Silk, all of them. Dog. Mia, whoever, no matter. Man, I love Mia. I love her kids. Think about it. Even the thing with Mercedes, they were saying something. Mercedes, man, I didn't even know Mercedes was coming because if she was, I would have made sure she got in there. But I done bumped head with people behind Mercedes. I went on Breakfast Club.
I remember that.
You know what I'm saying?
With Charlamagne,
so it's like we could communicate. We move forward, bro. Like, I love these people. No matter what. Long as we still alive on this earth, bro, we're going to represent and do what we got to do. But we're not going to agree all the time.
That's a fact. Me and him done tussle.
Yeah.
We done tussle.
Man, Mia done called me and cursed me out, dog. You mind if I'm like, all right, mama, it's cool. I'm going to talk to you later.
Yeah. But it's family, though.
Like,
that's
it's like, cool. I'll be like, shit, what you want? It don't even matter. But whatever she want, give it to her.
That's family,
but then we go back. Man, I love her son, man.
Yeah.
Like, I love that our kids are growing up. It's about the next generation for me. So I don't hold on to that look. Even with her, she know. She'll call me,
she was
man, I'm gonna say, hold up now. But one thing you need to know, you can't say that about your dad. Like, I got to take that belt off for you now. Look,
they go both ways.
Yeah,
they go both ways.
My kids too. They'll call cool, man. Your dad, man, look, bro.
That's a fact.
So that's what family is, right? Do y'all know how much me and C get into it?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. But guess what? I'm going to figure out some kind of way to get him out of prison.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to do it.
Free C murder.
I'm going to the governor.
Yeah.
It's time. It's like, man, y'all got to, you know what I'm saying? It's just about building those relationships. And all the things I'm doing now, I'm like, if he do his part, I'll be able to do my part.
Yeah.
Does it make you feel, and I'm just asking out of general curiosity for his fans.
Yeah.
Does it make you feel sense of security to have people like Boz and Court, though, still 30 years later with you by your side?
That showed the integrity that you have. It showed the real brotherhood that we have. Like, so some people, like, you go up, come down, go up, come down. Man, life is like a seesaw. And if you look at all these relationships with all these entertainers and rappers and stuff, they all separate. They all end up beefing because it's over some money or they not where they want to be at. That's how life go. But we always been hustlers. So you think about Court, he always been a hustler.
Yep.
He gonna figure out how to get some bread some kind of way. Buy's always been a hustler. He gonna figure out how to get. And they know when they met me. Like, think about it. I seen all the stuff that people been putting up, but it's like, go back and look.
Yeah.
Bro, he know in Richmond, I learned my hustle game. Like, it was a difference. I was in New Orleans. I just want to be honest with y'all. So I seen one part of the hustle. Like, a lot of dudes in New Orleans, they had cutlasses. They put it on rims and put the paint jobs on it. Some of them had accurates and stuff. But when I got to Houston, I went to school in Houston, right? And so when I got to school in Houston and seen Lil J with a Rolls Royce, I'm like, man, that's some.
Yeah, that's some other shit.
And then when I got to California, got to Richmond, bro, Big Heavy, DeAndre, C-Note. Man, these dudes had Mercedes and all that on triple gold dating. And so, and then my big dog, when I was there, Big Ant. You know what I'm saying? And Gordon, like, he was the man of Richmond. Like, he's coming my record store. I'm a young dude with a record store. This dude got 7, 8 cars.
Yeah.
Like, he taking people to the Super Bowl, like 40 and 50 people. I'm like, he put out Awesome Dre from Detroit. So I'm like, damn, they could do this.
Yeah.
I could do it. Then I looked at Uncle Luke, what he was doing in Miami, and Tony Draper. And then I'm like, man, but that was, bro, you go look back then, I had a Mercedes on triple gold days, and I bring that back down to New Orleans.
I remember.
And then the dude, Roger from Hard Head Records, he was like, rest in peace, Roger, but he got a white one too. He was like, man, Peter Ice Cream, man, he got the same kind of car I had. So, you know, me and Crazy and them, and you know, it was just funny how once I came home, people was riding regular Cutlass and stuff, dog. I'm coming on Mercedes, Lexus, and all that.
I remember that shit.
People was like tripping, like they ain't never seen that. Like my little homeboys with the Tuesday crew, Bruce and Burnell and Johnny and all them and Kluke and all them. Like, man, when I started with them, bro, we didn't even see the type of stuff that I seen. Even I look at like Glenn Mintz. Even though they had a lot of money, these was the dudes that ran our neighborhood in the Callio, but they had Cadillacs. You know what I'm saying? Big Nap and all those dudes. But when I got to Richmond, dog, I ain't never seen nothing like that, dog. It was like crazy. Like all the real hustlers, they had Mercedes. They caught when he came out of my head.
Hey, so listen, that was my first time being in a Mercedes, in a 500, because he had the 500 SEL. And I remember this was 1995. We in the Bay Area. I remember this. So we in the back seat.
Weren't y'all in Hayward?
Hayward, back then. And I remember I'm in the back seat, the 500 SEL. You can adjust the back seat. You know what I'm saying? And I remember being fascinated by that shit. I was like, I looked at my partner like, damn, this motherfucker is fast. And I remember we went to the lake, where everybody was down
on the lake over there.
And I remember the nigga P
Merritt,
said,
the one in Oakland.
Yeah, Lake Merritt. So I used to
all right, hold on, wait. I'm gonna say this though,
what?
Because it has to be said, because we're gonna go back to Verzuz. All that California Richmond shit. Because I'm from Sacramento, North Highlands. I got to say it at least one time. But we love y'all, man. Like you had like these 2 homes because you had Cali, and when you was putting shit out, don't get me wrong, you're a global success. Nobody need to tell you that. But during this whole Verzuz and all this shit coming up, like you got Cali riding with you because it's like, yo, this is the home team. From Sac through the Bay, we bumping Master P all through the 90s. Like,
it was on back then, because I remember when we got down there by the lake, he said it. He was like,
that's why I knew Lake
he was
Merritt.
like, they gonna stop us. He was like, the police gonna pull us over. And I'm thinking, damn, he paranoid. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga used to keep 2 pistols on him, right? So I was like, damn, we all gonna go to jail, right? That ain't allegedly. The nigga did that shit. Nigga did that shit.
Changed my life.
And so I was like, damn, we just gonna go to jail in California, right? And so soon as we got down there, whoop, police pulled us over. And I was like, damn. I was like, this a hot ass nigga I'm with out here. I remember thinking that in real time. But to watch the growth though, but he was still always focused. I remember you had the Lexus truck too.
Yeah, I had the white Lexus. But think about it, right? Even out there with JT and them, before I did the West Coast Bad Boys, JT the bigger figure than them, they had all those Accurates and all the big stuff. And with the wheels on and stuff, right? Like that was the thing back then. And when I did the West Coast, before I did West Coast Bad Boys, I did this Peace in the Street record with Herm Lou. I had Herm Lou. Shout out to Herm Lou.
That the one with the fist on the cover, the compilation that he did, the Herm compilation. Shout out to Herm.
And then you know, I met K. Lou, and we did the Ice Cream Man, but then I met E.A. Ski. So when I met E.A. Ski, like I used to hang by E.A. Ski. By his house, right? And then I used to shoot dice on 35th Ave. So I was all over Oakland, San Francisco. You know, my girl was from San Francisco, so I'm going to San Francisco, hanging out there. So it was just like the Bay Area, man, showed me a lot of love, and I really learned the hustle game from E40 Uncle. St. Charles, you know what I'm saying? So Uncle St. Charles go down there, so I'm in Vallejo. So I was everywhere, man. And when I put that West Coast Bad Boys together, because we never got to shout out the Bay Area, man. Without them,
yes, sir.
That's a
without
fact.
them, I think I still hold the most punch scored in the game in junior college at Merritt.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I played at Merritt with Coach Compton over there.
Okay.
Nice.
So
nice. Is it up on the wall somewhere over there?
Yeah, it's still up in there.
Okay. You had to get somebody to go get that.
Then it's all in the newspapers, and they still got the,
Yeah.
clippings from the newspaper. So, basketball changed my life.
Yeah.
And that's where the whole team thing comes from. The family thing that we have.
Yeah.
Family over everything, it comes from that because playing basketball and being on the team and being in the family. But I mean, it's nothing but God that I'm still, because I got into a lot of stuff even in the Bay Area, in New Orleans. But I didn't want that. I was always trying to take up for somebody else, whether you wrong or whatever. I'm with you. You know, when I got into it in the clubs in Oakland, you know, it was just like, So,
but it shows on that stage, and even being backstage with y'all and seeing Mac and Snoop and everybody come back together. You saw that unit. Everybody fatigued up.
Yeah, that's right.
Everybody was a unit. Like that was the beautiful thing to see.
But we always been that. Yeah. So I got that from my grandfather, Big Daddy. Like he was in the military, and he told me, you know, son, you got to start your own home. You got to start your own business, and that's where the whole camouflage thing came from. And so that's to my grandfather, man. Rest in peace, Big Daddy. Yeah. But he was a strong man. He always checked me. So you need people like that around you that's really care about you, even when you drifting off. And so, you know, that's where the whole military thing came from.
Every time you drift and I try, nigga, you get mad at me. See, you saying that shit until you try it. Then the nigga be, shut up, nigga. Nah, but what was your headspace? You know, so we're here, we're at Verzuz. You decided to do it. So we in there, we fatigued up. You know, what was your headspace? Because it's like a heavyweight bout. The whole world is watching.
That's why I was in Vegas.
Yeah.
It definitely was a heavyweight bout. And the best competition happened in Vegas. I know everybody wanted to happen in New Orleans. I wish it would have happened in New Orleans. But with Vegas, that's where they wanted to see it at. So it'll be across the world. Everybody could see it. And I think that it did what it needed to do. So I think my headspace was more like, you know, this should have happened a long time ago. And we all men, we all grown. Let's get on this stage so we could show unity for these young people so they could see, man, us together on this stage, man, they could get over anything. Yeah. And so it's for the love of the city of New Orleans to celebrate New Orleans. I mean, because, you know, when I left the Bay Area and went back home, man, I just took over. And I represented my city. I represented the projects where I grew up at. I represented my childhood. I represent all over New Orleans. I mean, because, you know, New Orleans built my character. Yeah. It's where I was born and raised at. And so I feel like we was putting on for the city of New Orleans. It was bigger than us. It's bigger than Cash Money and No Limit. Yeah. So that's why I did it. I'm like, you know what, we got to show these young people, man, how to live. Exactly. And that's what that was about. So that's all my mindset. Because, you know, I mean, once the lights come on, I'm going to turn up. I'm a performer. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Even Court and Bias, they don't dance, but they, you know, but we just bounce, though. I know you talking all that dance stuff. We don't dance. We ready to get rowdy and body. You know what I'm saying? So
everybody was, even in the audience we were.
Yeah. But I'm going to tell you, for me, it felt tribal, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew that the world was against us, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have a lot of say.
I ain't gonna lie. Somebody sent me the Breakfast Club clip. Yeah. And I'm like, I was thinking that Charlamagne was gonna be like, I'm rocking with No Limit.
He from the South.
He from the, you know what I'm saying? But I know, guess what? They all love their music, and then you know, people act like they don't know us, and it's cool, but it's like, man, we done been around a long time. And so I think that's the part we got to change. People don't appreciate you till you dead. Right. Think about it. Like when you gone, that's when they go. They know the catalog. They can buy a catalog. We have a lot. Like, so think about what I was saying about the Mercedes song, right? The Mercedes song wasn't in our show list.
No, it wasn't.
So it was probably be like the 23rd song or something, because you know, I didn't do Hootie Hoo. I didn't do Miss My Homies. I didn't do Wobble Wobble. I could go on and on, right? So those songs would have came before, but it only was 10 songs you could do. Yeah. And so I would rather see Mac do Wobble Wobble. Right. You know, I think that would have been, but you know, KLC was the DJ, so he was the one that was playing the songs. So, and I just think that was a moment we missed. So, but you know, shout out to Mercedes, we performed that song everywhere.
And she has apologized. She has publicly apologized.
It's all love, man. It's like, and I know I wanted her to be there. She should have been on stage with us.
That's a fact.
I didn't know she was there.
No, that's a fact.
So somebody say she flew out there. I would have flew out there, but it was that serious. Like, look, you want to come here?
Yeah.
The lack of communication, like we got to be able to communicate. And I think that goes in every family. And that's where you get the conflict.
Yep.
When the family members don't
100%
communicate.
I have a question for you,
Okay.
really quick. Do you think that, because a few months ago we did the Hot Boy Turk interview and we talked about the Cash Money No Limit tour, and now Verzuz came back with this. Do you think that has something to do with that as far as the influence?
I don't know. I don't know.
To be honest with you, like, to be honest with you, I think Turk is an incredible artist.
Yeah. It's great.
And I think it would have been good to have him there, but the communication got to be right. I think that's the stuff we got to do as Black people. We got to be able to. Sometimes you just got to pick up that phone or go see somebody. Look, man,
that's a fact.
You know I got love.
You
got to
have a difficult conversation.
We know this stuff ain't gonna be. So now that's if you got a real brotherhood.
That's a fact.
Even with Lil Wayne, because that was a big piece of me doing it too.
Yeah. Why you think Lil Wayne wasn't there?
I don't know, but I thought that was a big piece of me doing it. And I'm glad whatever God did, it worked out.
It worked out.
But it would have been even better if he would have been there. Yeah. So I got a lot of love and respect for Lil Wayne too. So I don't know what happened.
They might have had a fighting chance if they had Turk and Lil Wayne. Yeah, they might have. But I'm
gonna tell y'all this, y'all. This is what I'm gonna tell y'all. We all won. That's what I'm gonna go with. We all won. Know why I'm gonna say that? Because the world never expected to see that while we all alive.
This is true.
And we all won. Even the ones that not here, R.I.P. the Soldier Slim and Magic Day. I mean, we got a lot of other hard hitters that if they was alive,
that's a fact.
I mean, if Mystical would have been out of jail and C would have been out of jail, we could go. I mean, we got a lot. Also, the thing about with No Limit, we put so many people on. And I think that's what the difference was. Like, we could hit you from any kind of angle. But the world, they forget because when we was out, they didn't have social media.
Yes.
So that's how they could lose us. And I think this generation right now, like, I got fans now, like young girls, going like, man, I wish I was alive, man. Them like 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, that's a fact,
man.
I'm getting a lot of that.
It's like I ain't see rappers that tall. Like
people always think we a basketball team.
The generation G's like disease, and they like, man, if I was born during their time, I'm like, man, y'all really saying that on social media?
Man, they saying all kind of shit, bro. Even about me.
Listen, hold on. I am traumatized. So I open up threads because literally y'all are like just all over the timeline. And so I see trending. I see my dad. And so I was like, oh, I know him. And then the caption dawned on me slowly but surely. And I said, oh my God, these women are looking for him. So I was like, that's my dad. And I tagged him and they're like, girl, he fine. You fine too. Can you need a stepmama? And I'm like, and then we get here and they talking about, Big Boz and Courtney do a No Limit calendar. I'm like, y'all.
Hey, they triggered. They made pages looking for me. They made pages looking for me.
We went to a celebratory dinner. Me, him, and Boz, and we were celebrating after. And Boz told me at that dinner, we're gonna do a calendar.
Boz better get into the weight room with you and get all the way right.
Hey, Boz, I heard you say you karate body, bro. You got
body.
Hey, real quick, talk to me about Mia X and her phenomenal.
I mean, think about it. Mia X, that's why they call her Big Mama. She always been I'm talking about, she's a real artist. And that's what she always brought to No Limit, but nobody never really seen it, even Mac. But Mia is just different because she a female to do this around a whole bunch of men. So I just think that's what that is. And they finally got a chance to see she's a perfectionist. You know, and that's the difference. So, and I think that's the longevity that come from her. And I'm proud of her. She did what she needed to do. You know.
So talk to me about the moment. I'm on stage with you. You know, I didn't catch it in real time, right?
What?
So, Birdman, he started talking his, popping his shit. You know, he's stunned, woo. Okay, cool. Go to the next song. And you say, I hear all that, my nigga. But I started this about shit. Perfect timing. Now, I didn't catch it in real time. But talk to me about that moment. Because I'm right there with you. But
it's a perfect rebuttal.
It was a perfect rebuttal.
It was the perfect so I'm front row,
rebuttal.
Like right there watching y'all. And I heard him. And then when you came out after the song ended and said it, I thought to myself, because I could see the crowd go about it. They went crazy. Me too. And I was like, oh shit, that was the fucking perfect rebuttal to that.
Lives was going wild.
Well, for me, right, Birdman remind me of like one of my uncles that they just gonna say whatever. That's just a New Orleans thing. So I ain't really take it, but I'm like, bro, I've been out here already. You know what I'm saying? You started that, or the name of that. Stunting, but me, as far as body, this is what I started. And I, we come from that. We come from uptown, Third Ward, Cali, They come from the Magnolia, and that's good. But I think it was a good song to come after with what he had. So man, I ain't take it as nothing, man. To be honest, like I told you, like I took it as, we doing music. So our music about to go up against their music, and this how it's gonna go. My thing was, I didn't really try to go like song for song. I just went for, I'm putting up hits for hits.
But that did go song for song, and I honestly think if we're just talking about competition and we're not trying to be throwing fucking mud,
divisive,
that was the moment, and I think for a lot of people was the turning point of like,
definitely.
The momentum shifted.
With
that rebuttal and that
that's just
song.
our music, man. That's just what we always made. Like I tell people all the time, like, and that's why I feel like now where I'm at in life, like that was a time period of my life. It just poured out. Like I don't write music. I got to feel it. Once I feel the track and the beat, then it's gonna come out. And so that's basically what About It was.
Did you freestyle everything?
I was about, let me speak on that, because I was finna say Mac just was trending saying that P is the most successful freestyle artist.
I heard that.
Which is true. I've witnessed it. He's never written a rap down. His process, if you don't mind, I'm gonna tell you, P.
Don't tell him my secret.
So there ain't no secret. So what he do? He just feel it. He just literally get in there, feel it. And he'll just get this vibe that he do. He do this thing with his hands.
They had me running on
all the running memes
at the ATM machine. He go and get that money.
That's what he do.
The new thing.
That's what he do in the studio.
That's how I do in the studio. But once I feel the music, if I can't do that and what I'm saying, then I'm like,
and it literally just pours out. You be like,
it's just real stuff.
So all that shit I used to rap to from 99 Ways to Die, that's just your best freestyle.
That is it.
That was your best freestyle.
I don't know. It's like God has blessed, and I think it's just a godly thing. Like that's the talent that I have. Like I'm never try to be the best rapper, but stuff coming from your soul is like poetry, and I could just pull it back out and give it to the fans. And I think that's why we sold over 100 million records, and that's why our fans love us, because it's different. Like I can't do what Mia X do. I can't do what Mystical do. I can't do what Silk do. I only could do what I could do. You know what I'm saying? Like what I could do, like how I got into it, because I really started as a businessman. No Limit started as a retail record store in Richmond, California. So I didn't get into this to be a rapper. And it was just like my talent. That's why I tell people all the time, use your God-given gifts. And so that's basically what it was for me. Like once I hear music, then these hooks come first. So the hook, like all those songs you hear, make them say, and about the hook come first. And then I go back and listen to it, like Court said. I know y'all might have put me on these little names and stuff, but it's like that's where it started. If I'm in the studio, if I can't do that to it, it ain't gonna never come out.
The running legs is all over the internet.
Do you laugh at that shit when you see it? When you see all the videos and stuff?
I saw a cartoon the other day.
So think about it, right? That's our military. Like that's what make them say, it came from the whole soldier march. That's what that is. And we bounce to it. Like, we from down south. That's what it is. If I can't do that, then y'all know, it ain't for me. So that's where the energy come from in my music. So it's all about having the right energy. And I can't get it if I can't bounce to it.
I saw a meme that said, speaking of, because you were talking about the generational a little bit, and I agree with you. And they were saying that, they said, man, No Limit was for the dope boys and Cash Money was for their girlfriends. For the girlfriends of the dope boys.
Nah, we was. But you know what? To be honest with you, right? It go to show you how if the generation don't have us with the internet, and now they do. So they going back, they watching all my old videos.
That's a fact.
And I'm like,
that's a fact.
Wait up, what these little girls hitting me up for? Like, you, these are the first rappers I seen, 6'4", 6'5". I'm like, but they don't know.
Sound like he gonna be part of the calendar.
I know, right? Right. You gotta be. But see, I'm gonna tell you though. But this is what I love though. What I love is the fact that we represent it. Like, because this is what people are saying. We know this in real life, but the fact that we're all still there, you can see the love, the camaraderie. As you say, no family's perfect, but we're still able to come together with a common goal.
When I think the fans like that, people still look good.
That's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to say. We all taking care of ourselves. We don't look like we on dope. We look healthy. So I think that played into it as well. Well,
you know what? I mean, I never judge nobody. I just get out here. I know for me, being an athlete. And that's what they saying. It's like, man, P could run for...
You got to. You got to.
They had one on with me running in 3 different countries. Said, man, P still running. That man there in shape. Y'all can
did you see the one of Silk running in front of the beat?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was funny. They got you on a workout plan. This one dude, he said he did 30 Drew Hills. And he said 10 minutes of Master P's. He was like, man, I'm gonna lose this gut. You know, but you just brought up Silk. Talk to me about sharing the stage with Silk, with your brother Slim on this stage.
Yeah, no, it was a blessing, man. You know, it was something that music and putting together No Limit, that was my dream, and to be able to share that with my brothers, Silk and C, and help them build their careers. You know, it was just incredible, man. I created so much product and created so many successful artists and entertainers. Just a blessing, man, especially to be able to do it with your family. And so we're gonna be family for life, no matter what happened. That's just how it is. You know, but to be on that stage with my brother, and it's also just made me think more about C too. Like, damn, I wish C could have been there.
For sure. It would have been a rap. C was there too.
For sure.
Yeah, but it was a beautiful thing, man, to have Snoop come out and Snoop representing me. I mean, I feel like Snoop is as far as in the music business, he's my most successful student. And now he's his own boss, you know, and I appreciate that because, like, you know, Kobe, you tell people something, everybody question it. They were like, no, bro, I done been through this. So if you do this, like what Snoop was saying, the thing, just sometimes you got to take these 2 ears and listen. You know, you don't have to know everything.
Right.
And then if you let God lead you on it, I mean, you're going to be successful. And so that's why, you know, now the next step when I'm into the products. So I want to show y'all, like, this camouflage ain't going nowhere because there's No Limit toys. Come with the remote control.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to show you. Don't nobody got more product than me.
Oh, we already know that. We already know that.
I'm going to show you.
Product outweigh talent.
What you got in the Santa bag?
That's what he said last time he was here.
What is that?
Yites.
Yites.
Honey yites.
Okay. I got some of them. I got some of the crib.
Boots.
Yeah.
You know we got to get the rap snack.
Yes.
Had those at the house.
Got the Miller Family Foods. That's the oatmeal.
Okay.
You know you like oatmeal. Keep it
That's
healthy.
right. That's right.
They can't say nothing about it. It's healthy. And then, you know, you ain't got to smoke no more. I got something for you because to make them say, drink. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
the hard seltzer.
Is it THC in that or CBD?
That's so
CBD?
No, they got THC.
Oh,
the good thing about
THC.
Let me tell you the difference with this, right? It's healthy. It's got good ingredients in there. And then a lot of women, like, cause the soccer moms is buying this like crazy right now.
That's,
And then, you know, I mean, they popping this open and it's only got 5% in that. Now I wanted that because it's the legal amount.
5 milligrams.
5 milligrams. And then the next one I'm making gonna have 10 milligrams just for the people that want a little more.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna do like 50 and all that. Nah, I don't want nobody.
Right.
You know, so like this is really taking the place of beer and wine. So like they are really liking this because of the taste. This the Nola Punch.
Okay.
So to make them say,
and where can they get it? Where's it available?
So right now it's in New Orleans, it's in Louisiana, all over. And I just did a deal from Alabama, Florida, California, so you'll be seeing this everywhere.
Well, make them groceries.
Is that at THC stores though, right?
Yeah, it's all those.
Dispensaries and stuff like
and
that.
then you could go online to makeemsayun.com and get this.
All right.
And then, you know, I got the masterpgear.com. You could go get the gear. So you could get all the T-shirts. But I want to show y'all, like a lot of people don't know. So they look at Gucci and Fendi. Y'all see that?
Talk to us about it.
That's London Bridges.
Okay.
So that's what this called, London Bridges. This was created in London. All the athletes been buying these right here.
Nice.
So this the bags. Y'all see how that look? So we got all kind of stuff.
Travel
So that's you. This is all your brand.
Yeah, this all black on. This all me. So
What's the significance with London Bridges for you?
Because we bridging together. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I want this to be. And this created in London. And then you look at Paris and London. This is all high-end bags. So if you go and buy a Louis Vuitton bag and you see, you know, all the features we have in here, and I mean, it's just incredible.
It's cute.
And so then, you know, I'm in the basketball. So I'm in the basketball. I had to create a recovery slipper. So this is the prototype. This is my recovery slipper. So now you can walk around. This is gonna be
How does it work in terms of recovery?
It's all inside of it.
Okay.
It's all in the inside. So like after the game or after you done worked out, this futuristic.
I was just saying, like, you about to walk on the moon with
them
things.
3D printed.
To make it different, right? So I just didn't want to put on another slide. Right. I wanted to make sure it's comfortable. And it got that reclining cushion in there. Okay. So when you walk on it. But then, I'm playing, my son's playing basketball and I'm coaching. Had to come up with y'all see this, we're gonna max out this year. That's what it's called, max out. It's a functional basketball shoe and it's black on. Okay. So we maxing out this year, y'all. I know.
Now, real quick, when you say functional, break that, what is
like
that?
NBA players, you can play in games with this. But my thing I'm focusing on the younger people and grow with us, right? Nike started out of their garage and on the tongue it say winners never quit. Okay, and that's what we're about. And it's probably one of the materials and the technology in this. It give you those springs to where you feel good. I made a higher piece to protect your ankles. So this is, and it's light.
It's like a mid. It looks like a mid.
It's a light.
And
shoe.
shout out to your boys too, because your son made it to the end of the Final Four. This year, right?
Yeah. So think about it, not going to the league. You have your own shoe that's a functional basketball shoe that can compete with anything.
Nice. Nice. What else?
Man, I got so much stuff, but that's enough for y'all right now. Let's get back to this.
All right. So one thing,
you also got to be able to market what you have.
That's right.
I tell people all the time, and I taught you that, Court. When you're doing stuff, market your brands and your products. Don't be afraid to market what you have.
You got to get in the system.
Yes.
What do you think has been the most successful product that you've launched over the years? Because you've been coming here for years, and prior to the podcast, when we were at Court's house doing interviews and trying to kick different stuff. I've seen the product forever. What would you say the most successful product you've put out is?
Man, to be honest, I got so many. Like, if I go down the list,
Rap Snacks did really well.
Yeah, I mean, I got films, I got music, I got clothes, real estate. I could go on and on. I've constantly just been reinventing myself to create products. And that's what it is. Product gonna be around when we're not here. I think for this right now, right? I got oatmeal bars. I got all kind of stuff that now I'm into the school system. So now I don't even have to just go on the shelves no more. This is a multi-million-dollar brand, Miller Family Foods, and I learned that just creating the cereals, creating all this other stuff. And then when the fans say, I want healthy stuff. So now I'm working on candy bars that is healthy, that got protein in it, protein chips. So now, as I evolve, I feel like a lot of this stuff, when I first got into it, it was like going to college. It was practice.
Right.
So, and I'm like, because people don't realize you learn from losses. You don't learn from wins.
That's right.
And so that's why I say winners never quit on the shoes, because that's what it is. But now you see that say, eat good and all that. Like it's a different model because I listen to the fans, I listen to my customers, and they want better. So we create better foods for you now. And so everything worked. I just think that everything made money. It was successful at what it needed to be. And now I'm growing. You're scaling. I'm scaling up now to where I'm creating these family business to pass down from generation to generation.
With infrastructure and distribution.
I was about to say, the importance, talked about the importance of ownership.
Yeah, I mean, so ownership is so important, but owning 51%, because then if you own 51%, then you could get investors, you could get all these other different things, right? You could get a marketing budget. So now, if you own 51%, then you control it.
Right. Yeah.
So my motto now is controlling what you have. And so don't be afraid to now take some of these companies public. So I'm working on a bunch of things now that we can take public. And so now the fans could get a piece of saying, I want to buy into that. And I want to be a part of it because I love what you're doing. Imagine if you got with Nike when it first came out. So I'm like, if I could take this shoe company public now, max out, and have the fans as we grow, then they'll make millions of dollars too, not just to buy the shoes. So that's a different mindset that I have to show now the Miller Family Foods. I can get the customers and the fans to buy in. Now we can grow because this takes millions and millions of dollars to compete with these big companies.
Absolutely.
So that's what they do. And we don't teach that to us. We just think, oh, you got to have all the money. No, you could start it. And then now as this grow, because that's what these big companies do. They don't just turn into billion-dollar companies. They let it financed by the people, the fans, the people that want their products and stuff like that. And you get in early, then you come into a millionaire at the same time.
Yes.
All right. So to still talk about Verzuz and product and all of that, I have a question coming out of Verzuz.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's the resurgence. There's the joke about him and Boz in the calendar. Yeah. There's the joke about the young girls saying, I wish your rappers was this tall. And there's a resurgence in the interest. I almost think like nostalgia is interesting to the young kids right now.
Yeah.
But seeing how successful that was and knowing that that's one of your largest products was music, is there music on the horizon? Is that still something you're interested in? Is there a Master P album? Like, what?
So right now, I just dropped the Lost Tapes, the Master P, No Limit 5K, so we bumped everything up. Some songs, we put new verses on it. Some songs we found we never used. So I think this whole 5K tape is the first wave of this. Yeah. And like I'm in a coaching now in educating the next generation. Like I don't know how that would look for me. So I haven't got to that point. I can't say it won't happen, but I don't know how that looks to me, where I'm at. So
you don't think the two can coexist, being going back to music as a CEO and being a coach?
No, I don't know. I mean, I just gotta let God lead me on that journey, but I don't, it's a big fan base. Yeah. But then I just gotta figure out how do I feed that. Right. With all the other stuff that I'm doing. So right now I'm not just gonna jump into something for money. Yeah. Yeah. I got people coming at me right now with all kind of tours and all this stuff. Yeah. And they coming with a lot of money, millions and millions of dollars. They got overseas companies coming at me with millions and millions of dollars. People want to see me in Japan. They want to see me in Europe. They want to see me in Africa. Yeah. But I also got to look at how do that look for my time schedule, and all those things. Because I'm already committed. To,
I was about to say too. I know people see your social media and they see you at UNO doing your thing with the kids, but I'll be the first to say he takes that very serious.
Yeah, no, I do, man, because I love where I come from. Yeah, and I'm representing the city of New Orleans. Like when we put them uniforms on, not only that we playing basketball, but I'm helping kids from my city that never would have got a basketball scholarship to go get a degree. So it's not just about the basketball. I'm a father figure to a lot of these kids. I mean, and they don't owe me nothing. I mean, I helped DeMar DeRozan get to the NBA. All these people, like, I don't look at what they make. Like, they be like, and I'm like, man, I'm not tripping. If y'all know what I did for y'all, if y'all want to give something, y'all give it. But I don't look at like a lot of these other dudes I see. They be mad at the young boys and stuff. I'm like, nah, man, you don't owe me nothing. I did it because I can do it. And
Eddie Griffin has said that. Snoop has said that. There's so many people that have vouched for that.
Yeah, but you know what? I love that process. Yeah. Watching to see us be successful, creating other millionaires. And that's what it is for me.
That's what I was going to ask you. What's more gratifying for you, the entertainment business or your philanthropy?
I think the philanthropy, because I could always do the entertainment stuff, right? But just watching how I'm changing lives and saving lives and being able to do that at home in New Orleans, and that's like, because I want to find the next me. I want to show these young boys that, if you have integrity, God gonna keep blessing you. You can be me. You could be bigger than me. You could be better than me. And I come from those same places where people didn't believe in you. And so that's what this is about, because when I was in school, people didn't believe in me because they just thought I was gonna be another failure. Yeah. And so, I take that as, nah, I might fall down, but I ain't falling off, And so, and I feel like them seeing me and being from my hometown, then they get it like, man, P here with us, and he care about us, he love us. Then guess what I'm going to do? Because I be on them, man. I be on them about their schoolwork. I be on them about these girls, everything, man. Because it's like,
you're shifting the trajectory of their life.
What do you really want? I want you to find somebody and do that, but also nobody gonna want to be with you if you don't have nothing. Right. So I give that same thing to my own sons. I'm like, look, bro, I get it. Everybody want to be in love right off the bat, but no, get your stuff together, and then guess what? Then you can have
That's
that
what
long
I taught her.
journey.
I taught her the same thing.
And now he don't like it.
Ain't that funny? That is true.
Now he don't like it. I'm focused on me. Now he don't like it.
Yeah, I'm like, where my grandbabies at? Like, what you doing? She trying to get her thing.
No, and that's beautiful though. Mm-hmm. So like think about it when you, and that's what I love about where my life at, right? I had to figure out how to go do me first, and I could take care of everybody else. Yeah. And I think that's what it is. And you're gonna always be in a good space, a happy space. People think that other people could make you happy. Other people just could add to your happiness. Right. You gotta make you happy.
Yeah, happiness is an inside job.
It is. It is. And if you get up in the morning, you're not happy because you're looking for somebody else to make you happy. Then you're just wasting your time. Because that don't, in the Bible, God don't say that. Like you gotta put God before everything. Yeah. So if your happiness come from God, and then you could come and think, you know, my thing is I say every day I wake up, I get to wake up and do what I do. Yeah. It's not about, this is about you. No, man. You get to do this. Like we did this verses. We get to do this. And that's why we able to appreciate it and be humble and go do what we need to do. And whatever else come from this, it come from this. I mean, like I got companies calling me, you know, want me to represent their brands and, you know, this is the first time I got a car company that called me like,
nice.
Wow. So I'm like, okay. Because, you know, I did the Snickers thing back in the day.
I remember that. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So,
I remember that.
You know, I'm like, man, State Farm, y'all better call me, dog. Like, I need to be the next
I know your
coach.
stock that went up 100,
it went up. And guess what? I'm still humble and thankful and blessed that, you know, all these people calling with, you know, big checks that they want to do business with me. But that's just about doing the right thing. I tell people all the time. That's what I told Snoop, man. And, you know, shout out to Snoop because we talked about how showing people we love them while they still here. Right. And then we have to deal with this with Young Bleed, man. Like, and we just praying our prayers go out to Young Bleed and his family, man. We got to lift him up. I just want to thank all the fans and all the soldiers and soldierettes that have been sending love and prayers out for Young Bleed because I don't know what happened, man. Just, I mean, he was on a high, all high.
He jumped for the whole beginning of his
through
song.
The whole thing. And usually Bleed is laid back, but he was turned up for that.
Yeah, he was excited. And it was a good thing, and man, we got to just keep him in our prayers
for sure.
And we know that God is going to pull him through this. So
going back to the verses real quick too. So there was a point where we're on stage, you're doing your thing. I see you start walking toward their side. You cross the median. I crossed the median with you, you know, and I let you kind of go over there, but I'm in, you know what I'm saying? What were your thoughts and your intentions on going over there and dapping them up?
Nah, because that night was about unity, man. Yeah. The Calio and the Magnolia coming together, man. That was just love. And to show that love to Birdman and his crew. A lot of those guys on that side, I know them anyway. Yeah. And to see BG and to see Juvenile and, you know, to see people that worked hard to be where they at right now, to see McMain and, you know, I just wanted to show love. Yeah. That's it, man. Like,
did you feel like it was reciprocated? Did you feel?
Yeah. I mean, me and Bird talked and it was like, man, look, man, shit. This ain't nothing but God that we able to do this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't never been no hard feelings. It's like, I mean, we both come from the hood, man. Yeah, we both come from New Orleans. This is a celebration. It's a celebration. That's all it was, man. This is a real celebration. Yeah. And
BG was jamming with y'all.
Yeah, he was. BG low key won't be on No Limit. He low key won't be on No Limit. But shout out to BG.
To be honest with you though, but I just want to say that
shout out Juvenile
that our crew too was dancing to their music. So that's why I said
for sure.
Celebration.
For sure. Yeah.
You know, and that,
I was bopping to a couple.
Yeah. So y'all could tell like the love is there.
It was.
Like,
it really was.
So imagine now, like people hitting us up now, like man, would y'all do a song? And I was like, bro, like. It's really just love, man. It was a celebration. So it's like anything could happen from here.
So I want to ask you.
Let God lead us on the journey.
I want to ask you this. So we leave. So we, you know, fuck them other niggas. We do that shit. We watch these dudes, right? I'm tribal.
He's still tribal.
You know what I'm saying? We watch them, right?
It was a celebration.
We watched it. It's a celebration of watching.
It was a celebration, but so I was with him and Boz from breakfast until the concert, right? And that didn't feel tribal per se, but it was like we're in Vegas and people are getting ready. Boz is walking with the speaker and he's playing No Limit the whole time.
The whole time.
We went to see shout out Bone. We went over to see Bone set because they were somewhere else.
Yeah.
And he playing No Limit the whole car ride. And then it was just like they was getting pumped for
that's a fact.
for the show. It was competitive.
We was locked in.
Battle
right?
cry.
It was
battle. It was friendly battle. But I'm saying just in the sense of music, but we do fuck them other niggas. We leave, right? You know, we done it. We made our statement, we left.
Yep.
After that, Birdman goes off on Turk. He goes off script, right? I personally think, and do you agree, that at that moment, it was a defining thing between a boss and a leader. I think that made you look that much better, in my opinion. Respectfully, no disrespect to Bird, but I'm just saying, I felt that made you look.
I think that, you know, Birdman younger than me, you know, and, you know, some of this stuff, man, like I think Turk didn't deserve that, but you don't know what people going through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't really say, dog.
You can't really speak on it.
I can't speak on it because it ain't our crew. Right. But, you know, it's something that I wouldn't have did, you know, because I just wouldn't. That's just the way I'm built. But some people from New Orleans, they'll tell you what's on their mind. And I just, you know, to me it was more like funny because it's like the stuff he was saying. He might have been taking shots or something. So
and then you know New Orleans niggas talk like that.
Like we talk, bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. New Orleans the only place they call you bitch.
That's right.
Man,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
You a dude, bitch. You know how it is. So
I had to adjust when I first came around y'all.
So that should be kept in context.
It's in context.
That should be kept in context.
I thought about it when they said it too.
I think that's their family business. So like we can't speak on that. We got nothing to do with that.
Right.
You know.
But I guess from just a space of
you see the Mia X meme though? When they said it, she made a face and they clipped it
I think that's because Mia know everybody over there.
That's right. That's right.
Mia hang out with them and she know them and it's like they do their thing. So, but I just think y'all. I don't want to talk on that. Ain't our family business.
That's right.
Everybody, because think about it, some of the stuff we go through in our family.
That's a fact.
And it's like. And then we be right back the next week. I thought they was tripping. So, you know, you can't speak on that. Like, you know, like if you got a girlfriend or whatever, you done broke up with her 30 times. And then your boy being to say somebody like, no, I'm about to go in your shit. I told you to leave that alone. That's family business. You know, because me and C used to get into it all the time. So, soon as somebody jump in, they might get like, man, you in family business right now. So nah, man.
But then we in the day and age where people make family business public, which gives everybody a license to, you know what I'm saying?
To be honest with you, you can't control it no more because of the internet.
Man,
you know,
everybody's recording everything.
Crazy.
I've always been told you stay out of that shit because at some point when they piece it up and they make it up,
then you gonna look like that. Right? So my auntie, when I was growing up, she used to get into it with an old man, and then he put her hands on her. And my dad come there to go handle him. So I'm a little kid. I'm in a room, and she told my dad, "You better not touch him. You touch him, you got to do me too." And my dad said, "No, don't call me no more for this shit." So like, that, you know what I'm saying? That's so you don't really know. Like, and that's kind of like I don't get into people's business. Like now, my business, like I tell y'all all. You know? Me and Court got into it one time. He jumped on me in the elevator.
I know we did. We
tell me the story. I want to know the whole story.
We in the elevator. This was a few years ago.
This was recent.
So look,
was you actually mad?
Huh?
You actually mad?
What? Nah, well, I mean, we was
going at it, but that's how brothers do. So we was going at it, like people don't know. Shit, we fight.
Like
we started out with No Limit.
He said something. I don't know what he said.
This is big court or skinny court?
No, this was just about 2 years ago, man. We was in Atlanta.
We in the elevator, something like, you know,
he said some shit.
Court, you know, these hands is real for real, right? So we on some young nigga shit now. Cause like how we do, we can put the gloves on. We can put the gloves on and just fight. Like, you got a problem, let's go. So we in the elevator. I must have said something. Court tripping, I'm tripping. So your daddy just out of nowhere, he jumped on me, right?
I did.
So look, when he jumped on me, short, I just went to throwing him on. He said, "Oh, this nigga still strong."
That nigga, the nigga strong. I didn't expect the strength. That nigga got that grown man strength. Because when he said something, I went over there and I stiff armed him, right? And so then he got with me, and I was like, "Oh, hold on."
And you strong,
and I'm strong. And so it's other people in the elevator.
They like spooked
We
out.
got the team low key embarrassed. Like these grown ass niggas. Like
we got out of there, right?
Yeah.
He done hurt his
I
ankle or leg
sprung
or
my
something.
ankle. I sprung my ankle.
So now he limping around the thing. Shit, we got to go back to work. That shit over with now.
Hey.
We went right back to doing what we was doing.
But listen, this the thing. So he tell me, "Oh shit, you hurt yourself." He made somebody go get me shit for my ankle, and he was like, "Yeah, you need to lift that bitch up." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever, nigga." You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking it's the court from 20 years ago.
Nah, this is about 2 years ago.
We still turned up.
About 2 years ago.
Respect.
It was 2 years ago. That's family. That's family.
Yeah, and guess what? We ain't trip on it.
No. We limped. He was with me. I'm limping. You walking right with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's funny.
But that's family. But so, big bro, where does No Limit, where does Master P go from here? We made history. Where do we go from here?
Now we just keep growing and we let God keep leading us on the journey. Like now it's about creating these multi-billion-dollar business. We done did the $1 million business. Now I'm more focused on how do we create a multi-billion-dollar business, because when you look at these Fortune 500 companies, they don't have people that look like us that run it or own it. Not too many. So I feel like we could change that now, and we could educate the next generation. We could educate the youth, especially the younger kids, the ones that are willing to listen.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. Like not just about being a coach on the basketball court, but in life, being a life coach. And I feel like that's where we could bring in a lot of revenue together, put other people that want to be successful in these circles, in these business deals, so we can create revenue to take care of our communities. And I just think that's what this is about, because a lot of people crying. You look at it right now, they cutting off food stamps. So I see people talking about they going into the store. Guess what? If we start owning things and putting our bread together and getting the right people, because that's what they do. They put their bread together. Think about it. Like a lot of these corporate people, they put their money, they don't have all the money for it, but they know the right people that they could go to. So, think about it. Imagine if we took like the people that say they got bread or run around here, they showing their money up. Like, man, you got how many million? So what are you doing with this business? So my thing is showing them, we got to show the next generation what to do with the money.
Killer Mike's been on that for a long time.
I got a question. I think I know the answer. You've been a multimillionaire 100 times over. As you go to billions, what would you do different this time than you did when you had being a millionaire?
Well, to be honest with you, create more investments. I think that because a lot of us get stuck on, okay, this is the main thing. I'm saying be great at this, but also be good at, creating these other portfolios.
Diversify.
Diversifying their portfolio, and I think that's what the big companies do. And so we don't do that. It's like, oh, I made this money. I got this money now, and it depreciate because you ain't doing nothing with it. So now it's like you make this money, then we take this money to go get this other money. So now we could help people overseas. We could help kids overseas now. And I think that's the next step that I didn't look at back then, because like you so happy to make it out together. And so keep educating yourself. Also finding other people that can add, value to what you're doing, that understand how to build this money. And so, and not being afraid to go up to some of these athletes saying, look, man, you making how much right now while you hot? Like, look how LeBron did with his team and sending people back to college and all this stuff. Now, I was just talking to my nephew, my brother's son, Kevin. I was like,
shout out to Kevin.
Yeah, man, Kev, you're doing your thing. But now let's go build a family empire. Let me take my sons and my daughters, let's go build a family empire now. And then the things that they don't have, give it to them or send them back to school. I need you to be a lawyer. I need you to understand accounting over here. You know what I'm saying? Like that, those type of things that we wasn't preparing as a family. So now, we have grandkids now. Okay, you going to law school. I'm going to pay for you to go to law school. I'm going to pay for you to go be an accountant. So that's
structured.
That's what give it that real structure and the strategy to, because people always have a plan, but a plan of action is way different from having a plan.
A lot of these other cultures I learned, they plan for like 3 generations.
Easy.
That's crazy.
Because that's what they said. You ain't successful if you don't leave nothing here. And then we measure a man by not what he have, but what he give. So a lot of these people think, oh, I got all this money. No, to me, I don't see you as a person with money. I'm like, what do you give?
Yeah.
What did you give with all the money that you have? That's how you measure success. And
can I hold $1 million again? Just one more time. Just one more time. Just one more time.
I'll let you borrow it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just one more time, bro. Nah, but so what do you want to leave? What do you want your legacy? You know, Master P, No Limit. What is the legacy you want to leave?
Nah, just humble, grateful, thankful, God-fearing. It's not about me. It's not about what you did. I'm not looking for trophies or flowers or none of that. Just looking at creating something for our culture in my family that's gonna live on beyond me. And I feel like I did my job. You know, I mean, I'm not afraid to grow up and get older. I think a lot of people fear that. They want to be what they. I'm like, nah, man. Like it's a blessing to survive everything that we survived,
right? And
now be able to give it back to the next generation the right way. I feel like I'm not perfect. My family not perfect. None of us sitting here is perfect, right? But I feel like we all have a duty to lead and give back to the next generation. I'm talking about educating, preparing the next generation. And as you get older, you should get to that level of life. What could I teach? What could I give? It's not about being successful no more. It's about how do I help you change your mindset?
Right, right.
You know?
And with that being said, lastly, so we always say no limits in university.
Yeah.
You know, and I know a lot of times you tout Snoop as the #1 student.
Yeah.
So if you had to say your top 5 students, so that leaves 4 spaces.
Yeah.
So who would you roll call your top 5 students that came through No Limit University?
Don't forget about the elevator incident. He did that shit too.
Yeah.
So he's way down there.
Yeah. Now, so when I think about it, right, it's a handful of students that I look at like for different reasons. So let me tell you why you would be on that list, Court. You would be on that list. No, all jokes aside.
Okay.
You come from humble beginnings. You could have went anyway, right? But you always been a man of integrity. So when I know you're a man of integrity, and I know that that you're gonna figure out a way, like how to make it, because that's what it is. This is about surviving. This is not about. So life go up and down, and even with Snoop life went up and down. Your life went up and down. My life went up and down. You know, Biles will be on that list because he's just a survivor. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Juggy would be on that list.
Shout out to Juggy.
You know what I'm saying? It's just because we just know how to survive. We know how to go. I'm talking about just all go getters. Just like nothing personal.
Juggy is a resourceful motherfucker.
Yeah. My son Romeo would be on that list.
Shout out to nephew.
You know what I'm saying? It's just because I know no matter what, I know his heart. So, and I know, what he's gonna do and how he's gonna be able to create wealth no matter what. And so, because we just survivors. And so, I would go there for right now. That's just my short list, but I got many other people.
Made it. I appreciate that.
Well, I'm gonna say glucose and proximity is on that because we put the show on.
That's right. That's right. Hey, but listen. On that note, brother, man, I just want to, give you your cigar and your flowers. We've been rocking 30 years, 30 years of brotherhood. I'm an only child, so you've always served as a big brother. We, like you said, we've had our ups and downs. We've had our squabbles, you know what I'm saying? But we always have come back together. We never leave, but I'm just saying,
It's family over everything. That's what people don't realize.
Man, I just want to say I appreciate you, as a brother, as a friend. I'm super proud of what you've done. And the verses, I called and told you and said, bro, I'm super proud of you at what you did and how you executed, and the man that you've grown to as well, you know what I mean? Because we constantly evolving, all of us, so I just want to give you your flowers, bro. Just one brother to another.
It's everything to me, y'all. This a God thing for me. Like, this bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm only the messenger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I take my orders from somewhere else. I got a bigger boss than me. So, you know, I don't look at it like that. So I look at it different, and I just think that, you know, we keep doing the right thing, God gonna keep blessing us.
Yeah. Well, and me on the perimeter, knowing him for over 20 years, so you know, being in proximity to you for 20 years, I could tell you, because there's some bias. You guys are brothers and you love each other, and there's a family there. But I could say all the things that you just said, that you hope your legacy is being known as a giver and all these things. I could tell you from my vantage point for over 20 years now, and especially coming out of this Verzuz, like, you have that legacy. It's on the internet. People are like, man, look at how he moves. Look at the people around him. Look at the people who surround him and constantly show up. So again, credit to you, man. And you're not looking for the trophy or the flowers, but you definitely have them. Because at the end of the day, it's not just Court and Juggy and your homies that think that about you. Like, me on the perimeter, I see it. The world after Verzuz goes, it's palpable. You could feel it. Yes. Like, Master P is that guy. So credit to you, man.
And he loves my kids too. Like, you know, my daughter, this is niece. He always shows her love. Same thing with his family. You know, V, Rome, like all them. Like, those are my guys. So
And thank you for coming here to do this interview.
Yeah, for sure. We got to shout you out for that.
I told Court I ain't doing nothing else. Got to do this first. So I got so many people in line that want to talk to me, but I know this is important for us as a family. You know, I want to see you do what you need to do, because you've been doing the right thing for a long time.
Thank you, brother.
So we're going to let God take us from here, y'all.
Hey, well, there it is. We're going to let God take us from here. That's another one for Holdin Court Podcast. Man, listen, Big Court.
Rachel Renee.
Producer Ken.
And my brother, Master P, the Colonel. Man, that's another one. Salute.
Yes, sir.